Okay. Google Hangout says we're live. Do I got any feedback coming on my end? My headset is plugged in, so. Yes, there is. Awesome. Okay. Good. That means you guys can hear me and see me, hopefully. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You already know who it is. It's your boy, Professor Anime. We're going to be reacting to Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 160. Very surprised this chapter actually came out this early. It's only been like, what, 5 days since the last chapter? So to get this chapter early, like, in the same week necessarily, like, that's crazy. That is freaking crazy. I couldn't do a live reaction earlier this morning because I just, like, to be honest, like, I had a bunch of other stuff that I was doing, and also I felt kind of lazy. So I was like, you know what, let's just save it for nighttime once things, you know, settle down and I feel like more into it. So yeah, here we go. So hopefully that's, you know, this time is good for most of you out there, though. At least I know time varies everywhere around the world, but I mean, hopefully it's good. It's all good, you know. Really quick, I'm going to put out this tweet that we're reacting to the chapter right now. So give me a second, guys. Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 160 live reaction starts now. And then I'll put, I don't know, hashtag like Tokyo Ghoul, hashtag Tokyo Ghoul you know, put all those good hashtags in. Hashtag Professor Anime is awesome. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I just tweeted out the link, guys. So if you follow me on Twitter and you want to get, you know, more people in here, so that way we can give a little bit more of a discussion going and stuff like that, then go ahead and retweet the tweet. That will be awesome. And thank you to anybody who does so. All right, so who do we have with us today? We got Lightning. I saw Lightning and Black Reaper here earlier. So what's going on, guys? And it has some good dialogue. It's a good chapter with some good dialogue. Okay. All right. Late night stream, yo, the King of Elves. Yo, what's going on, man? What is going on? How you doing? You are all good. This was probably the best Saturday I have had in a long time. Oh, good. Is it me or Professor Anime sounds weird today? Do I sound weird? Hold on. I don't know. Do I sound weird? That is weird. I don't think I sound weird. I think I'm okay. Unless my voice just got a little deeper. I don't know, but I doubt it. Anyway. Thank King of Elves for sending me a link. Oh yeah, yes. Shout outs to the King of Elves, always providing me that chapter of Tokyo Ghoul whenever it comes out. So thank you very much, man. I went to a friend's birthday today, so was a bit busy. I got you. Well, it's good that you had fun. All right, so I think we're good. We got about 7 people in here watching already, which is good. More people will probably stop by relatively soon. So we might as well just get started reacting to this chapter. So this is Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 160, and the title is called Mourning. Okay, mourning. So are we mourning a death of something? Oh, could it be the death of KANEKI? Well, no, not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. But mourning for something. Mourning for something. So probably for all the people that KANEKI killed. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm just so surprised that we got this chapter early. That's so crazy. 34 million volumes have been sold worldwide. Volumes 1 through 14 are currently being reprinted and distributed. No Mujin, no Ghoul. Before the reanime begins airing, get prepared by picking up all the 14 volumes from Muji. Okay, so really quick, before we actually begin this chapter, I actually got sent, I believe, links, for any of those who were familiar with links in the chat. I believe I was sent by links a Reddit page of, like, basically they are marketing the first, like, 14 volumes or something like that of Tokyo Ghoul, and this is it's like it's weird, okay, because we know that they're marketing Tokyo Ghoul volumes for the sake of the anime that is coming out, right? Of course they want to get people to, actually read the manga and stuff like that. And also, it's just going to help overall in sales with Tokyo Ghoul in general. But the thing about this that many people are speculating is that, oh, maybe Studio Period could be actually following the manga, or maybe they will be leaving stuff out from the manga. This is why, they want people to read the manga firsthand, because this is kind of like a special little marketing thing that is going on with Tokyo Ghoul. To me, I personally believe that, it's not that they're going to be animating Tokyo Ghoul read down to the source material. It's more so that, they're most likely going to skip out on several things, especially if you look at like the Tokyo Ghoul read anime trailer for the anime. They do seem like they are going to rush through certain events, and I know for a fact that some aspects probably won't be explained, kind of like how some aspects weren't really explained, in season 2. I mean, not that season 2 was technically canon necessarily, because it wasn't, but you get my point. So regarding that, I'm kind of, on the fence of like how exactly they're going about the whole marketing with that. But I just have a feeling that they're at least acknowledging the fact that they're going to skip out on some events, and that, if you want to actually stay in the loop of what Tokyo Ghoul is about, you might as well read the manga. That's what I'm getting out of that whole marketing thing. That's just my personal opinion, though. But Miles, you noticed what? I noticed what? He's finally hit puberty. Oh, I've hit puberty. I've already hit that, man. Quite a deep voice from the last time. It's weird though. It's weird though, because on Discord, I don't know if it's anything with this new mic I have, because on Discord, maybe if I hold on, give me a second, guys. Let me turn off my mic and then turn it back on. Can you guys hear me at all? Can you hear me now? Hopefully you can. Okay, yeah. All right, now I'm getting feedback. All right, good. All right, good. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully I sound better now. I don't know. But yeah. What I was saying, I don't know if you guys hear me, but a friend, like whenever I join on Discord, sometimes I sound a little off. So I have to like rejoin, and then my mic sounds better. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. I have a Yeti microphone, so I don't know. Sometimes it might be weird. But anyway, they will, even with the new director, skip out on certain things. Oh yeah, definitely. I think he wasn't feeling well at the time, so maybe that. Well, I'm good now. Scriptwriter said in an interview that he respects the source material and won't be changing anything. Oh, really? A scriptwriter said that in the interview. Okay, well, I mean, of course, everyone that respects him, but respects Sui Ishida's work, but will they really not change anything? I have to wait and see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe the scriptwriter at all, since he's the one who came up with the Route A story. Oh, really? Well, it was the scriptwriter and director both in the interview. Oh, okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Tokyo Ghoul anime when it eventually drops. But I've been kind of rambling on for a little bit, but I know that some people wanted my personal thoughts on that. So I was like, I'm not going to make a video on that. I might as well just kind of like do that in a stream. So yeah, but anyway, let's actually begin with a chapter now, because I know that's what you guys actually want to see. So here we go. The 72-hour grace period is over, and then you have KANEKI and all the eyes waking up. The anime starts up April 2018. Yes, that is something that we already know. All right, so if anybody's wondering, I'm reading this on Jamin's box, so yeah. Anyway, all right, so the city of Tokyo. Yo, you even got the military, the JSDF. You got the JSDF in here shooting these ghouls, man. These replicants, if you will. Oh,
man, yo, they look weird, man. Yo. Ooh. Is that Marud? Morning 160. Oh, my girl Toka. My girl Toka. Okay, so far there is no dialogue. I hope is this going to be a chapter with no dialogue? Is this going to be a chapter with no dialogue? We haven't had one of these in a while. I got to say the artwork though looks tremendously good. Dang, look. All right, so Toka is scanning. They were scanning the ring, right? So they were actually they're trying to find KANEKI, where he's located, because the ring is something that will stand out because KANEKI has that. So, oh, what? Oh, whoa! Is she being pulled under? What the heck? Is she being? Whoa! What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Who is that? What is that? He looks like a demon. What is that? That's not Toka, is it? Well, I'm so confused right now. Like, I love Sui Ishida's artwork, but sometimes, like, I just have no idea what's going on in some of the paneling. Because he has such a rough artistic style to it, which I love, but also at the same time, when it comes to some of the paneling, it's like, okay, I need to go back. Hold on. So maybe you guys can explain to me in the chat, but she's out here scanning, trying to find KANEKI, and then all of a sudden it's like it's either something burst out of KANEKI or she gets pulled aside or something like that. Then you have this big and then someone appears before Toka, I'm assuming. Or no, or she's trying to, okay, wait, is that Toka? Maybe she's trying to fight back from the thing? Yeah, that looks like it's it. That looks like what's going on here, actually. It's preventing her from doing whatever she's trying to do, trying to find KANEKI. From what I'm assuming, she's huffing and puffing. We're on page 7, by the way. Then you have these things coming out. Toka's starting to feel upon the body. Is she gonna dig out KANEKI? Like, okay, because apparently the metal detector goes off, right? So, yo, is KANEKI the whoa, dude. Oh my, yo, I see a shadow, dude. Yo. Oh man. It's Toka and she's attacking to dig up KANEKI. Yeah. So it was the dragon form of KANEKI basically attacking back. I am assuming. It just looked very odd at first, so I apologize for that. So she is digging, trying to feel upon the parts. There's a shadow there, but are those the eyes? Yo. Oh my god. Did she just dig up KANEKI's hand? Yo, what's left of KANEKI, am I right? Yo, dude. Yo, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Danzo from Naruto. You know how Danzo and Naruto he had, you know, his whole arm was basically Sharingan, you know, eyes on his arm and stuff like that. That's like literally what this looks like with KANEKI right here. You have the veins and everything, the eyes connecting, but yo, you even have the ring right here. So that means that, like, okay, that means that maybe even KANEKI is not even here right now. Basically, his body's literally being torn apart right here. Yo, his body's being torn apart. And Toka found the hand. Toka found the hand, but where's the body? That's the thing. You know, ghouls are able to regenerate, but there is KANEKI's whole freaking hand right here, yo. So where's the body? She found the hand. Maybe it's in the same spot. I have no idea. But the metal detector went off in this space, and this is where, you know, she found the hands. So honestly, Kaneki's body can be anywhere now. And now they won't have a lead because the ring is right here, but Kaneki's body is not there. So, yo, Toka's freaked out right now, though. Yeah, it's freaky, but that vein suggests that he was jacking it in his dream, apparently. Yo, man, King of Hells, man. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, my last days. Becoming a dragon. Never gonna see Toka again. Oh, man. All right, anyway. Oh, but these eyes looking back at Toka. And there's the ring, man. Oh, man, she's freaking out. No, man. Yo, you can tell she's like freaking out. She's It's not even words. It's just like very rough marks from Sui Ishida. And I love the style that Sui Ishida has with the whole rough marks and all that stuff like that, you know? Love it. The cross-hatching he does is great as well. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Unless you probably draw. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm recently starting to get back into drawing, so it's like I'm in a very analytical, mood right now when it comes to viewing the artwork in this series, so. But anyway. Toka's crying, man. This is a pretty simplistic chat. Oh, wait. She's digging something up. She's like, no, I gotta find Kaneki. I gotta find Kaneki. Oh, what? Yo, those things are growing hands. Yo, are they gonna try to pull her back? Yeah, yeah. It's literally like the dragon form of Kaneki right now is literally trying to prevent anything from getting close to the main body, so to speak. It's kind of like one of those final bosses in one of those video games you play, Dude. Yo, this thing just chomped on Toka. This thing just chomped on Toka. Yo, she gonna knee it to the chin, man. Dude, what is Kaneki creating, man? He's just reproducing, like. Jeez, man. And maybe Ayato plus Hanami, since that's Ayato's only purpose for existing in the manga at this point. Were Kaneki's friends normal last time we saw him? Could have sworn they were still covered in Kagune. I don't think so. Not that I remember. Not that I remember, at least. Yo, Toke. Okay, hold up. We're on page 15, by the way, guys. We are breezing through this chapter right now. I mean, there's no dialogue, but dang. Yo, Toka's getting surrounded right now. Yo, you have these things. Oh, man. Uh-oh. You do not want to get surrounded in this location. Somebody better help out Toka soon. Yo, she is bleeding down to her legs, man. Oh, and here comes the one with the finishing blow, but something's about to happen. What is going to happen? Oh, damn. This thing just like it just exploded. Got ripped apart. And then you got Fatty-chan. You got Yanabayashi, Mitsuki there, and you got Uri. Oh, man. Yo, Mitsuki's actually, dude, I don't know. Oh, man. Yanabayashi, Mitsuki, and Uri. I don't know how I want to, like, the whole development with Mitsuki, it's like, I understand why I went this route, but, like, I mean, how are they gonna, like, handle the whole situation with Mitsuki and then Kaneki, and also Mitsuki helping Toka now is, like, wow. I mean, I'm sure that will be shown later on, but I don't know. It's like, I just feel like Yuri and Yanabayashi talk no jutsu Mitsuki. To be honest with you, personally, I still hate Mitsuki's guts, but that's just me. That's just me. Toka running, ravaging through, trying to find the body. She's gonna find it. She's gonna find it. She's opening it up. Opening up the cocoon. Oh, and there is the main body. There is my boy Kaneki. My boy Kaneki. Next chapter. Rescued. That's the question. Okay, you found the body, right? You found the body. But is Kaneki alive? Is he alive? That is the question. I'm assuming it would probably be all right. At the moment, at least, maybe. I don't really know. Unless he is, because keep in mind, we still have Kaneki ravaging through the dreamlike world or limbo or whatever he is in right now, within the mind of Kaneki, so to speak. You know, he is swimming through the gate of acceptance. You know, he realizes now he has to take the responsibilities of who he is, the actions that he has chosen, etc. You know, so, but like, are we gonna get something in which like we won't see Kaneki for a while? Like, we won't see him actually wake up. You know, like maybe he's like in a coma or something like that until he actually escapes out of his mind, so to speak. You know, because I personally like this is what I've had a conversation with in my previous stream as to like, are we actually going to see other aspects of Kaneki going through these stages in a dreamlike world fashion to where, you know, he has various challenges that prevent him from getting out. Because Rize was just more so of like the guide and trying to get Kaneki to realize what to do. Now that he actually chose what to do from Rize put him in the right direction, so to speak. Now he's on his journey to finally, you know, break out and get back to the real world and, you know, pick up on the responsibilities that he needs to do and accept his sins and stuff like that. You know, will we see him go through several challenges along the way within that dream world still before we actually see Kaneki back in action in the real world, so to speak? That is my personal thoughts. That could possibly happen, but again, that's just speculation. I have no idea if that will work. Suishida is showing Toka and Kaneki here right now. Now, Kaneki could most likely is alive, but the thing is, like, will he wake up? Will he wake up? It's all a matter of like when. You know, that's just my personal thoughts. Because honestly, with Tokyo Ghoul, anything can happen necessarily. So I'm very, very curious as to it's like when Kaneki will wake up. But hey, they found Kaneki's body. Now they're gonna have to protect it. Now they're gonna have to protect it. that's just gonna be another challenge in and of itself, protecting Kaneki's body. You know, so, and also what would happen if they separate Kaneki's body from the dragon Kaneki? Like, it also brings up another question that you gotta think about, because if you separate those two, like, I don't know. So I'm curious. There's a lot of thoughts flowing through my mind. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So I mean, I think that's pretty much the end of the chapter. Let me click on the next page. Yeah, that is the end of the chapter. We got an early chapter this week, but it had no dialogue. But but I'll say it's a good chapter. It's a good chapter. But wow, no dialogue whatsoever. But I love chapters like that because it just shows that the artist can actually tell a story through just, you know, pictures. No dialogue whatsoever, and I love that. You know, it's awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and read this chat right now. Let's see, Aito, we are only going to get one panel of him next time. They were still covered in Kagane next since he couldn't regen. Since he ate a lot of humans, he heals his arms probably, but is unaware of the situation. Why is Aura there is what bothers me the most. I don't think Aura was there. It was just Mitsuki, Yanabayashi, and Udi, unless I'm not seeing something correct. Yeah, that's yeah. I don't think no. that wasn't Aura. I like Mitsuki. She's the Kaneki that never got help from the start. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I like Mitsuki's like character, but in terms of the personality that Mitsuki has, and then kind of like the stuff that has happened and transpired through the series involving Mitsuki and what she's kind of done to Kaneki, I don't really like. But I mean, she's a good character. It's just like it's just a matter of preference. I'm assuming, I like the way she's drawn and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure Toka had a miscarriage right before the White Thing tried to attack her. A miscarriage. Wow, that's a big speculation right there. So I mean, on page 16, we see. I mean, okay, I see why you would think that, because you have her huffing and puffing, and then all of a sudden, she's just bleeding. She's actually kind of getting drenched in blood, almost necessarily. And it seems as though it's coming down from where, but it's more so her legs. But I don't know. I don't think it's a miscarriage. Nah. I don't think Sui Ishida would do that. Nah. I mean, that would be tragic. Don't get me wrong. That would be very tragic. But I mean, I don't know. I just can't see it. I can't see it. Like because we actually see her being attacked by these, ghouls, replicant ghouls that Kaneki's body is like literally producing, and attacking her. So that's why she's getting all bloody and stuff. And honestly, the way Toka is right now, being pregnant and all, she is not at her strongest. She is not at her strongest. That's why we actually see Mitsuki, Yanabayashi, and Uri, coming in to protect her, because Toka is strong, don't get me wrong, but she is still pregnant. So honestly, she should not be fighting in general. If anything, she should be resting, taking it easy. But I mean, the miscarriage thing, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she had a miscarriage. I think she's okay, but I mean, anything could happen. Anything could happen. So we'll see. But in terms of what happened in those panels, I think we would know if, in fact, something did happen. That's just me though. Or is there because he's a rich? Wasn't that dialogue the best? Honestly, for no dialogue, it was a good chapter. It was a good chapter, but yes, the dialogue was, I mean, the only source of dialogue that we actually had in this chapter of Tokyo Ghoul was just basically the very first page. Like, what was it called? The 72-hour grace period is over. So, interesting. Mitsuki, even though she went mental, it wasn't to the extent I wanted it to go. I wanted her to get to the point where she forgets her humanity completely. That would probably be too great. Just my opinion. Even though she went mental, it wasn't to the extent I wanted to go. I want her to get to the point where she forgets her humanity completely. I mean, I could probably agree with that, Usama. I could probably agree with that. Because when it came down to Mitsuki, I think honestly she was too far gone. But when it came down to it, at the very end of this final arc of Tokyo Ghoul, she was kind of saved in a sense. And I get why Sui Ishida did that. I get why. I totally understand. But at the same time, it's just like, I wasn't a big fan of that part. So I kind of agree with Usama on that one. But or worst character of Tokyo Ghoul ever. Agree. But then I would want her to be redeemed too, because I wouldn't want Uri and Psycho to lose their last family member. Agree. But then I would want her to be redeemed too, because I wouldn't want Uri and Psycho to lose their last family member. I see that's why I can agree with that too, with what King of Bell said. I get why Sui Ishida did that, but it's just a matter of personal preference. Toka probably had a miscarriage. So even you, King of Elves, you actually think that she had a miscarriage as well. I mean, you never know. You never know. It would actually be very, very, very interesting if that's actually what transpired. I I personally don't want to believe that just yet, but I can see as to why you guys think that. I can definitely see as to why you guys think that, especially on the panel where she's huffing and puffing and all that blood's coming, you know, trickling down her legs, so to speak. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. See, I'm kind of like 50-50 on it. That's personally my opinion on that matter. Personally, I didn't even realize that Aura was a character until I saw that Hisao booty, like back in the Rashima arc. Yo, Hisao. Oh, and also, I don't know if it was Lynx or someone, but it was probably Lynx. That hentai, that hentai picture of Hisao, quality. Thank you for sending me that. I don't know why I compared Aura and Hisao. Kaneki is probably just unconscious, and we will have to see Kaneki escape that limbo world for him to regain consciousness. That's what I believe. That's what. See, me and Black Reaper kind of have that same idea. That blood from Toka's legs made it obvious. She lost too much stamina and used all of her strength and sacrificed the kid to save Kaneki. A selfish Kaneki at that makes me mad at him. Unless she cut herself randomly by trying to dig. I mean, it's all up in the air right now. It's all up in the air. We won't know until, you know, actual dialogue is explained, but or presented, I should say, not explained. But I mean, I'm 50-50, like I said. Like I can see why you guys would think that, but I don't want to believe it just yet. I don't want to believe it just yet. Let's see. I'd love to have color chapters to Tokyo Ghoul make the art stand out more. Oh yeah, definitely. Is that a coloring group? Okay, I like Mitsuki's characters and her redemption, but I had a problem with the way it was executed. Okay, so Martin says, I like Mitsuki's character and her redemption, but I had a problem with the way it was executed. And that's probably the way it was executed to, like, why I had a big problem with it to begin with as well, because it felt more something like a talk no jutsu sort of thing. Oh, my friends are going to save me from all this, even though, like, I committed these, you know, various atrocities and other stuff like this, and I've actually put my main character, or excuse me, put the main character at risk, and this and that, and I don't know, it just kind of, I don't know. I just felt kind of off-putted by Mitsuki's so-called redemption, but because personally I think Mitsuki probably should have suffered, but I mean that's just me. I'm sorry, it really sounds like I really hate Mitsuki, but it's like personally I just don't like how it developed with Mitsuki. That's all. You know, when Yanabayashi and Udi, you know, saved her, so to speak. You know, I thought honestly she was too far gone, but it felt rushed and easy, right? I had the same problem. It was the talk no jutsu that no one likes, but we can't explain because it makes perfect sense. It's how Kishi should have done talk no jutsus. I mean, yeah. I mean, to a certain degree, yeah, I agree with that too. Because sometimes when it comes down to not all, but like there are certain times in Naruto where there are these talk no jutsus that really just are for the sake of convenience necessarily, and it's just like, I mean, come on, like really, this is why you would actually make the character good again or something like that. With Tokyo Ghoul, however, when it comes to, you know, the whole scene with Yanabayashi, Udi, and Mitsuki, it's like it does make sense. It does make sense, you know, and I get why Sui Ishida did it, but again, as I stated before, personally, I guess I just wasn't that big of a fan of it because of how Mitsuki is portrayed in the manga and kind of like what has been built up to this point. And then all of a sudden, it just seems like, you know, her character takes a 180 and becomes a totally different person now. And how are you supposed to redeem yourself through all of this necessarily? Like, I'm conflicted on that. So that's just my personal thoughts. Let's see. When Mitsuki appeared, I really thought she was going to flip when she saw Toga, but I'm happy it seems Mitsuki developed a bit and didn't rage on her. Yeah, that also surprised me. And I would have liked to see some dialogue being exchanged between the two of them. but I guess or when this is eventually all over, you know. Yeah, I started sort of liking her when we got a bit of backstory on Mitsuki. I can agree on that. I can agree on that. I think Toka's body devoured the babies for. I think Toka's body devoured the baby for nutrients. I don't think there'd be blood flowing out. I mean, that's also a possibility. Personally, she could have devoured the kid whole, which is why the kid died and blood rushed down. You know what? Eesh. Let's see. I've done 3 pages so far. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool. It would be nice, man. Let's be honest here. Mitsuki gonna snap when she sees Toka kiss Kaneki. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. She's gonna snap. She's gonna snap. And then that's when Kaneki has to put her down in her place. Bet she's gonna keep looking back at Toka, just see what she's doing with Kaneki. Fighting the dragon is probably gonna be the last fight. So we literally probably just finished here. Fighting the dragon is probably gonna be the last fight. So we literally probably just finished here. All right, we're definitely getting close. We're definitely getting close. Yeah, I can see Mitsuki losing it when she sees Toka and Kaneki kissing or something. She might probably. I don't know if she'll snap, but she'll probably will freak out and have like at least some sort of like expression from that, like And that's how I wonder how things are gonna go from there, because just due to how Mitsuki is, how exactly is she gonna become more tolerable, knowing that Toka is Kaneki's soon-to-be wife, or excuse me, no, they are married. Excuse me, their wife, So it's like, yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Message me on Twitter. I'll send you the link to my Discord where I'll post the colored chapters. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'll be down for that. All right, man. I'll do it after the stream. Nice. Okay, but yeah, we've already spent about 36 minutes into this stream of Tokyo Ghoul. We just got a new member. Nice. But we already spent like 37 minutes now in this stream. And this was a very good chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re. It was a morning. Now, does that mean it's the morning of Kaneki's death? Because from what it seems like Kaneki is, proclaimed dead at the scene. But honestly, I just think maybe there's a possibility that, Kaneki could be in a coma of sorts right now. He's not going to wake up until he's, within that dream like world or limbo world that he's in. Like that's what it seems like. Kaneki is in a, eternal dream of sorts. He's kind of like just he can't wake up from that dream until he eventually, escapes that dream, so to speak. So I think we might be getting more of Kaneki within the mind of himself necessarily. And there's going to be definitely several challenges along the way that will prevent him from actually, breaking out, so to speak, and then finally open his eyes to the real world, But I mean, we'll have to wait and see what becomes of that. I have no idea if that is the case, but that is just purely my speculation. So. Yeah, but in terms of this chapter, I mean, it was a very simple chapter. Necessarily, you could call this searching for the main body or searching for Kaneki. That could probably be summed up in the entirety of this chapter. Searching for Kaneki, searching for the main body, and it's probably one of those titles that I'm actually going to give the name to. And then finally, right here, we have Toka finally reaching Kaneki right here. So. Whether Kaneki is alive or dead at this point, or he's just simply lost, And this also kind of brings up another question. Okay, hear me out. Kaneki is going to be reborn again, necessarily, right? Because it's kind of been hinted at, the final stage of Kaneki, if you will. Kaneki is most likely in a coma right now. Personally, that's what I think about it. And he cannot escape. But once he eventually does escape, when he does open his eyes, will he remember anything? Will he remember anything? And that, to me, speaks volumes, because what if he lost his memory. He doesn't know who Toka is, as well as various other characters. You know, Kaneki will be reborn, so to speak, but he won't recall who most of the people close to him are. So, I mean, honestly, you could really just throw out speculations from there and kind of add on onto that, or maybe just have a different viewpoint as to how Kaneki is going to turn about very, very soon. You know, whether he's alive, dead, he's in a coma state, you know, when he does wake up, you know, he won't remember anything, stuff like that, you know, but it does definitely give you something to think about. So I'm curious, but I like the chapter. Anyway, I was kind of like rambling there, but I like the chapter. I think we will get one more chapter of Kaneki in Limbo before he comes back. Okay, one more chapter. Okay. Morning of the baby, because Toka needed some more strength to dig out Kaneki, in my opinion. So, I mean, that could be too. That could be too. Could be foreshadowing that. Will we get another epilogue? Maybe. I don't know about that, King. Just look at Toka's face after the blood comes out. She's huffing and puffing, man. It looked like the cuts on her legs. That's what I said too. The cuts on her legs. That's my personal thoughts too. I agree with Black Reaver, but at the same time, I can see why other people think that Toka most likely had a miscarriage from that. But nothing's been confirmed yet, so we'll see. We'll find out sooner or later. I don't want the baby to die. I think he will remember because Rize had that whole conversation, so I think he's aware of what he's done now. I mean, that is true as well. That is true as well. I'm just throwing in as many speculations as I can. That's only happened if he meets his mom in his dream and drowns in the sea of blood. Dang, it's dark. Random, but in chapter 159, when Kaneki told Rize, "I just want to be wanted," hurt my heart and made me remember I'm just lonely. God, you should have. My body can't take all these emotions. I agree with you on that. I agree with all of you. Like some of those moments that you should have does. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. It could go anyway. I agree. Anyway, I mean, no one's wrong in this stream. No one's wrong in this stream. We're just simply just having fun and discussing the chapter and just throwing out our personal thoughts and opinions on the matter. So, and that's why I like doing these streams. You think Toka would sacrifice the baby for Kaneki? As she is soon to be mother, I doubt she would do that. And it kind of also leads on to the next generation, so to speak. And so, and a mother would do anything for her child. And any parent would, but I mean, you never know. You never know. She probably didn't do it on purpose, just was in the moment, just like when they had... All right, King of All right. But yeah, I think we're going to end it here now. It's already been like 45 minutes, you know, and I reacted to a chapter that didn't have any dialogue, and we already spent like 45 minutes talking about it, but it was good to discuss for the most part. So, bruh, Black Reaper, see, everyone's like, King of L's, like, just stop it. Yeah, but King of L's is awesome, though. He's bringing at least some comedy aspects to the stream, and we need that from this depressing series. I think everyone in this manga needs like a nap. Well, Kaneki's getting a long nap right now. Kaneki's getting a long nap. I mean, never mind. I was about to say something really stupid, but anyway. But yeah, guys, I'm going to head off here. Thank you so much for watching my Tokyo Ghoul Re Chapter 160 live reaction. I don't know how many more chapters of Tokyo Ghoul Re we have gone, but we do know that Tokyo Ghoul Re is, in fact, in its final arc. So I'm very excited to actually see how this is going to be executed. But I hope that it's going to be executed good. Because when it comes down to endings in general, you know, especially when it comes to series like Tokyo Ghoul, you know, you don't want to make your endings very convoluted or open-ended, so to speak. So, I mean, we'll have to see where it goes from here on out. But there's still a little bit more of a story to be told here, especially when it comes to Kaneki. Toka and, you know, the new generation, so to speak. So I'm very curious what's going to happen. And also, we need more, you know, chapters focusing on the limbo state of Kaneki's mindset right now. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So yeah, with that said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and down below, and also your predictions, your speculations for the next chapters in the comment section down below. As soon as this video is done processing, be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.